Good evening, everybody. Love to see you here. Lovely to see you here. Got lots to show you today, so I hope you're fighting fit and paying attention, really, because there's lots to say. So the card that I'm going to make today is going to be from using the June card kit with our lovely Jasmine panel, which was launched on Sunday, just a matter of days ago, and we are literally onto single figures now for that. So if you haven't got one and you were thinking about it, once you see this card today, you're going to think, oh gosh, yeah, I do need that. Well, I think you will anyway. So that is what I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using the June card kit, Jasmine panel June card kit, and the Little Book of Roses. But I'm also going to tell you about the new Julie Hickey's Designs collection. It's called Floral Delights, and I am offering an exclusive free online workshop offer. So I'm going to tell you all about it, and yeah, then you'll see all what there is to see. But first of all, let's go on with our beautiful Jasmine panel and Little Book of Roses. Let me show you that. So this is the card that we're going to be making today. So it is a pillar card. As you can see, it's got a pillar there. It's made from a 7x7 card blank. So one sort of card that you are almost definitely likely to have in your stash. And it's also using, as you can see, the lovely Jasmine panel, but it's as an aperture. Show you that in a second. Folds completely flat. Will go into your 7x7 envelope, which comes with your card generally. And I'm going to use an image like this one, or similar, because there's loads, from the Little Book of Roses. And I've also added a sentiment at the top there. Okay, so let me, without further ado, show you the Little Book of Roses. So this is one of the little books, as they call them, from Hunky Dory. This one's called Roses. It's one of their new ones. There's 120 images and there's 20 different ones. So each one has 6 different images, which allow themselves to be used for decoupage as well, which is what I'm going to do this evening. You can see, I'll just flick through it, you've got all sorts of images there. So you've got obviously all roses. I think that one's gorgeous. Love that one. You've got a basket and you've got, I'm going to use those red roses in a minute. You've got a stained glass type of thing. Love that colour blue. Really like that. Lovely for a golden wedding, that one, I thought. That one that way round with a beautiful garden of roses. I mean, it is the month of roses, is it not? So yeah, a lovely selection of roses and rose images that you could be using on your cards right now if you required them. So these are on the website, so you can pop over on the website to get those. I'm actually, let's go back to that. Oh, where is it? That bunch of red roses. So I'm going to take 3 of those. Going to be a devil. 3 because I can. Okay, you don't need to use all 3, but I want to use all 3. And I'm going to be using, as I said, a 7x7 card blank. And also, because I think the right colour for that, I'm going to be using one of the satin reds to go with that, because I think that'll look quite nice as well. Unfortunately, I'd chosen red, and then I thought, oh, do you know what? Red never looks quite right in this light of the cameras and everything. But never mind. Never mind. Never mind. So let us, first of all, do a little bit of scoring on this card. So this is a 7x7 card blank, and we need to score the front piece. So the best way of doing it, let's get it onto the centimetres, is to open your card and have your scoring, your scored already bit, the middle of your card. Let's turn you around so that you're a bit, there we are. Have that on the right hand side. And then we need to score at 2 centimetres, 7 centimetres, 9.5 centimetres, and 14.5 centimetres. So that's 2, 7, 9.5 and 14.5. Okay, so that's all the scoring that you need to do. And although it's going to go through the machine, I do find it's best to just score those, burnish those pieces to start off with. So I'm just going to do that. So along each score line, I'm just going to burnish them all like so. Okay. So I'll show you how that's going to go. That's then going to go quite simply like that, and then folds completely flat, which is what we need it to do. So, but before I go any further, I want to do some cutting out. So I'm going to take my Jasmine die, and this is the fold of the card then. This is the original fold of the card. So first of all, you've got a small section, and then you've got a larger piece, and that is where I'm going to place my die. So I'm going to place it as equal as I can, looking at both the top and the bottom, and then the sides. And then I'm just going to tape that into position. And I'm going to run it through my machine. Now, when I do run it through the machine, as I said, I have already scored these, but they will flatten a bit because I'm flattening the whole thing. Okay. And you may need, because you're going to put this through your machine like that, it doesn't give it very long to cut. If you see what I mean, the roller shouldn't really need to cut that way, but it's going to cut that way. So I'm going to put in a little metal shim, but if you do it twice, you would be fine. So let me just set that up. Whoops. Get that going. And then I'm going to cut out some of my beautiful satin red card. So I've got some measurements there for you as well. Sorry, take that out of the way. Oh, a bit glary, isn't it? Sorry about that. Just get this one in to show you so you can see. Oh, don't know if you can. That it has cut all the way through. So I'm going to cut that out in a second. Show you that in a second. Let's cut out some of our card first of all. Now, first of all, I'm going to cut it so that it is at 15.5 centimetres. So along that long edge, that could probably be the most frugal. Cut that at 15.5 centimetres. Then I need a piece which is 11 by 15.5. Then I need a piece which is 4.5 by 15.5. And then I need a piece which is 4 by 15.5. And I'm going to cut that piece in half. So I've actually got two pieces which are 2 by 15.5. So that's all my cutting out there. And then I will use a little bit of that to possibly pop a sentiment on or something. You can always use that. So let's bring in my card again. So let's just remove the die and off of there as well. And then you can see, I just need to pop those pieces out. So whilst I'm doing that, let me just tell you, I will show you the Julie Hickey Designs, the new collection. And as I said, they are available individually. But if you buy the whole bundle, saves you a little bit of money, but it will get you a completely free online workshop to be held in live form on Wednesday the 18th, I think it is. Oh, forgotten now. You'll have to look. I think it's the 18th. Wednesday the 18th of June in the afternoon at 2 o'clock. That's when it's live, but if you're not able to make that or prefer to do it anyway like that, you will get a video that will be available after that time as well. So I'll show you all that in a second. So you can see now we've cut that through. See, like a magic show, there's my hand underneath, but I am going to put one of these beautiful red satin pieces on there. So that is going to cover the back completely. So in order to do that, I'm going to put, first of all, some dots of glue onto the flowers themselves. And it is rather warm in here today, so I need to work fairly quickly so that I've got glue on here. And then before it sets, I need to just put that all the way round the edges. So let's just, whoops, have that. And then, as I said, before it sets, quite close to the edge, run my glue gun down, just giving it a bit of a border. So then the side that we want to be showing, we need to put that behind and then just pop that straight down. Try not to move it around a bit. Okay. So there we go. Pop. Sorry, I'm concentrating so much. I'm not looking at the chat line. So I do apologise for that. But yeah. Oh, I wondered if can't see her. I should think she's got better things to do. Stella's birthday today. So let us just, so you can see then you've got that lovely shine behind it. You could, of course, have cut out a piece and then just laid it onto a red piece, but I think it looked really lovely as an aperture like that. So then I'm going to just be popping these bits all together then. So I'm going to put some glue onto here. I think I shall put red liner tape actually. That probably would be best. Gosh, I've nearly run out though, so maybe that won't be for very long. So let's see if we can. Oh, that's sounding a bit dodgy, isn't it? A little bit dodgy. Oh, thank you, June. Just looked up. Yeah, they're a bit posh, aren't they, today? Had them done this afternoon, and we decided that she's did a good job today. Well, she always does, bless her. But yeah, I think I can get away with just using that little bit there. Instead of putting a whole line, I think I can do that. So I'm going to remove the backing. And of this piece here. And then in order to fit it, I'm just going to fold that over so that it fits along that straight line there. And then just fold it the other way so that I know that that is going to fit there. We need to glue this piece. Could put double tape on it, but gluing, once I know that I've got the thing in the right position, gluing is absolutely fine. So just hold that down. What I do need to do is find my little glue eraser, because I can see I've got some sticky bits there from that tape. Can I find the eraser? No. I'll have to do that in a second. So I'm just pressing down there to make sure that that's staying stuck. There's my grubby fingers. And then press it the other way as well. And then we know that that is a pillar that will stand and keep your card like that. Now, with these two pieces here, I'm going to first of all pop them through an embossing folder. I've got the Spellbinders little dots, small dots. So I'm going to pop that through just so it gives it a little bit of something. It's not vital, but I think that would look quite nice. I'll just get my right plates. Just pop that through, and they're going to go along the sides here. So that side and that side. And then my panel is going to go in the center there. Oops. Just take these out. So it's just got that little, just a change, just something a little bit different. So let's put them on the sides. Just put that slightly even if I can. The question is the workshop, it's with me, it's not with Julie. No, it's just an independent one, and it's to do with colouring really. I will explain it in just a second, but the workshop is going to be concentrating on colouring as opposed to, we are going to be making a card obviously, and we will be using the gorgeous collection, but it will be talking about colouring and tips and bits and pieces to do with the colouring aspect of stamping, because it's something that a lot of people would love to learn about and get back into, or just get into full stop, and for whatever reason put it off. So put it off no longer, and we'll have a couple of hours of a workshop there where you will learn, I say learn techniques, you'll probably be excellent at them anyway, but that's what the workshop will all be about. But that is buying the whole bundle. Okay, so that is not if you are just buying one, it's a special offer as the bundle, and that comes with it. So I've then popped one of my roses picture on that. Doesn't that look gorgeous? And I'm going to do a little bit of decoupage with this sheet. And so when you're trying to do a decoupage where you haven't got an absolute line to it, you aren't being told cut out here, etc., etc., it is then down to the individual as to quite where you want them to be and how detailed you have, how fussy you are for cutting, not fussy. So I am just going to go round this first image. I don't want to cut out little tiny, see that's like got little tiny berries. That's not for me, or certainly not in the 5 minutes that I've got to show you. Might be another time, but not here. So I'm just cutting round fairly roughly, and as I said, there are a couple of little berries at the top there. They've got to go. You will be able to see them still because they'll be coming through from the back, but they're, for me, far too fussy to cut out when I'm trying to do it quickly for you. So just a rough one, and leaving a bit of greenery. So that's that one. And then I'm going to go in with the third layer, and I'm just going to cut out the roses that are in the center. So just these, cut out that little white one there. Again, I'm doing this very roughly. I'm not going to go up to the top ones, just going to cut out these here. And I'm sure many of you that have done decoupage in the past will know the sort of thing that we're aiming for here. It's just to cut layers. It's lovely when it's all done for you, but it's also lovely to do it yourself. So again, just roughly. So that's scrap. And then I'm just going to mould them a little bit. I'm going to put, because they're a large area, I'm going to put some foam pads on the back of it, but you could put your silicone glue. But you do really need to have them so they're lifted up a little bit. Okay then, who's pinched that? Where have you pinched it to is the question. Oops. Oh, there it is. Right in front of my nose. So I'm going to put some big pieces on here because I don't need to worry about that. Let's cut that one in half and I can put 2 down there. One on that bit. Gosh, sticky stuff. One on that bit. Let's check that I can't see it. That's fine. And then one down here and one on that side. And again, these could be very much more centered and whatever. But it's just to give it a little bit of a rise. But still be able to fit into your envelope that you, that you had. So the whole card folds down flat. Just got to line that up with what I've got on underneath. So just looking at leaves and flowers and whatever that goes on there, and then this one goes on the top. So it gives you a little bit of a little bit of an oomph. That's not quite, I haven't quite got that right, but never mind. Now it looks like a proper bouquet of flowers, doesn't it? So there's another design. So we've got the beautiful red roses there. Oh, you are there, Stella. Oh, thank you very much. Happy birthday. Oh, yeah, there's no hope for you getting any wiser, love. Don't worry about that. I've tried that one. Right. Okay. So that is your gorgeous Jasmine, which, as I said, when we went on, there was just a handful, single figures left of the card kit itself, which is including that. But these images are from the Little Book of Roses. So there you go. I say that one's for you, Stella, because it's pink and I know you like pink. So that's that. I'll come back to those in a second. Let me just show you what I'm talking about with the lovely stamp set from the Julie Hickey Designs. Let me just clear the deck a second. Hold on a second. Let me just get that all out of the way. Oh, goodness me. Now I don't know what I've done with it. What did I do there? Am I looking at it? Looking at it and can't see it. Bear with me just a second. Sorry, folks. Here we go. So this is the new collection. So you have got Just Daisies, as it's called, which is 3 lots of daisies. You've got a set of, I think this one is 9 stamps in there. Gorgeous words and everything, just to say thinking of you and thank you on that one. So that's a beauty. Then you've got another floral one, Floral Delights, this one's called, with a little butterfly, some little sort of harebells, or that's what I call them anyway, and a little bee just for you, sent with love and birthday wishes. Then you've got the Postage and More. Lovely set here with all different sizes of postage stamps or that type of finish like we have on the dies. Happy birthday, a nice postage stamp there, special delivery, all sorts. Can't wait to show you how we're working with that one. And then so you can make things a bit personal, Julie's letters and numbers tiles. So those fit beautifully into that little one. So they fit really well in there. So as I said, these are all available over on the website individually. But if you want to treat yourself and you are going for the whole set, then you will get a completely free workshop. You don't have to be there on the day, because I know I could pick any time, to be honest, and someone would say, I can't make it and would really want to. So subsequently, like all our workshops, they are a live workshop that we can interact on, but at the same time, we will be doing a video so that you can follow it at your own convenience if it's something you'd like to do. The emphasis is on the colouring. Okay, so that's what we're doing, a few sort of tips and techniques on the colouring. All right, so that is what that workshop is all about, so that you can have a go at techniques of colouring. So that's one section, as I said. This is the other. If you've got, and I'm not sure, I think, yeah, we have seen some people have already got their kits coming through, and the rest of them are all on their way to everybody. We're all up to date with the orders. But this is another one that you might like to work with as well. And I have got other ideas as well, so I should put them up on there too. Okay, so let's recap what we used today and where we will find them. So we have got the June card kit. I've used it with the Little Book of Roses, and I've used it on a 7x7 card that when folded, it will be completely flat, or virtually, and then also will stand up like that for your card as well. Sentiments and writing and that all on the back, which is lovely. Another version of it from the same book, but this is Stella's birthday card. It's called a virtual birthday card because you haven't got it, but there you go. So happy birthday, with, again, decoupage. I'm not quite sure if you can see that, but it's decoupage, little rose there. And this is with the mirror card called Soft Lavender, I think, or something. I think it was Soft Lavender mirror card. So there you go. And then, as I say, that's with the Jasmine panel and the Floral Delights collection on offer now, for a free workshop with me in 2 weeks' time. 2 weeks' time. I think it's 2 weeks' time anyway. You'll have to have a look on that one. So I will be back on Sunday, this Sunday, 8th of June. Got something very different for you this Sunday. I think you're going to like it. It's one of those ones that is perfect for any age, and men and women will like this one because and children. It can be used for the children as well. So I'm looking forward to showing you that, something quite different. I think you're going to like it. So if you have liked what you've seen today, it would be good to have a few thumbs up, which is along the line here somewhere. Some thumbs up. Do your friends a favour, share the links, let them know all about maximumcrafts.com because it's the place you need to be. And until I see you again on Sunday, I do hope you have a really good week. Let's hope that the sun shines more often than it doesn't, and that it isn't quite as windy as it is here for me, because it is a bit blowy. And I'll see you all on Sunday. Take care till then. Thank you very much. Bye.